What adorable nickname did your family give you? So growing up, my entire big, loud, very Mexican family called me Gordita. I thought it meant something like little princess or sweetheart. My abuela would pinch my cheeks and coo, Gordita linda, and I would melt, thinking I was the most adored kid in the universe. It sounded so beautiful and fancy to me, like a royal title. I never questioned it. In 7th grade, we had this heritage presentation. You had to bring something meaningful from your culture and talk about it. I made this whole speech explaining how Gordita was a unique Mexican term that meant I was precious to my family. I even printed it on my poster in sparkly red letters. My dad was filming from the back of the classroom, shaking and making weird coughing sounds. I thought he was crying tears of pride. For my quinceañera, I got Gordita embroidered on my red satin sash in gold thread. The seamstress raised an eyebrow and asked me if I was absolutely sure. I said yes like 5 times. I wore that sash like it was a crown. I even did a little hair flip when people asked me what it meant. Oh, it's what my family calls me, I'd say with a smug little smile. My white friends thought it sounded super exotic and deep. I put it in my college application essay, like a full-on poetic piece about how Gordita tied me to my Mexican roots and symbolized love, tradition, and cultural pride. I swear that essay helped get me into my dream school. I was convinced. First day of college, I had a sign on my dorm door that said Gordita's room with glitter hearts around it. My Instagram bio literally read, "Call me Gordita Mexican Princess, family love." I joined the Latino Student Association and introduced myself at every meeting as Gordita, like proudly. Hola, I'm Emily, but you can call me Gordita. That's what my family calls me. The president, who was from Mexico City, nearly choked on his coffee the first time. I thought it was because he was moved, emotional, inspired by my heritage. Nope, my boyfriend Jake was obsessed with the nickname. He'd text me every morning, "Good morning, beautiful Gordita." For our 1-year anniversary, he gave me this gold-plated necklace with it written in cursive. He'd introduce me to people like, "This is my girlfriend. Her family calls her Gorda. It's this beautiful Mexican thing." His friends always looked a little weirded out, but I figured they just didn't understand culture. Junior year, I did a semester abroad in Mexico City. I was so excited to finally be in the motherland, using my nickname with real Mexican people. I introduced myself to my host family as Gordita. The teenage daughter gasped. The mom and dad exchanged glances. I thought they were touched by my authenticity. I kept going. In classes, I introduced myself as Gorda or Gordita every chance I got. I thought people would admire me, but instead, I'd get these frozen smiles, followed by whispering and glances. I figured they were surprised I was so in touch with my roots. Then came the farewell party. I was saying goodbye to this new group of Mexican students. "Hola, soy Gordita," I said proudly. The music actually paused. It felt like someone had hit mute on the party. One guy, Diego, looked like he had just seen a puppy get kicked. He walked over slowly and said, "Te llamas así en serio?" I nodded with my usual explanation queued up. I launched into my practice speech, how it was a term of love, of family, of cultural belonging. Diego's face twisted like he was physically in pain. He gently said, "Amiga, I think we need to talk." He took me aside like he was about to tell me someone died. Then he said, "Gordita means little fat girl. Your family's been calling you little fat girl your whole life." I laughed, like full-on belly laughed. "No way," I said. "Gordo means fat, sure, but Gordita is sweet, like a nickname." Diego just shook his head slowly. "No, Mamor, it's literally what Mexican families call chubby kids. It's not mean, but it's literal." And I just stood there, my whole life flashing through this new brutal lens. Every childhood memory, every essay, every text, every meeting. The sign on my dorm door, the necklace around my neck now felt like it was glowing red hot with humiliation. 20 years of my life retranslated in 5 seconds. I was the girl who introduced herself as little fat girl for 3 years straight.